Welcome to the motherfucker Hoodz and Newz show. We right here reporting live. I don't know what the fuck this is. But anyway, it's your boy Danby Hoodz and Newz. Welcome right here to the Hoodz and Newz show. We got the whole team. Come on, Elway. Goddamn.
Everybody get your roll on.
Everybody get your money.
Get your roll on.
I don't know what the
You know what I'm saying?
Whole time.
These bitches
Can't stop, man.
rolling. Oh, no. Anyway, welcome to the Hoodz and Newz show. Welcome to my team. Hello. We'll say hello to Giselle. It's ladies first.
Hello.
We'll give ladies first. Then we'll give the Damo. He burned out, man. He just had a good practice, man. Tell me about the practice real quick, though, man.
I ain't gonna say too much.
We're gonna talk about it a little bit later on. And then we got Elway in the back. You know what I'm saying? You always getting on me, man.
Don't be fooled by the rocks that she got. She just Jenny
from the block. Hey.
You have a little that you got a lot. Hey.
Make that my intro next time, okay?
Welcome back.
Okay.
For all y'all little.
Hi, everyone. No, did you miss me?
Insert Damo Giselle comments here.
Did you miss me?
Right here.
Did you miss me? You did miss me. I know.
In his eyes, he like, yeah, I did. his eyes blooming like shit though. So now let me stop playing. Hey, we gotta get to the topics though, because everybody getting tired of shit though. You know what I'm saying?
They wanted to see.
You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get straight to the topic and shit like that, man. So first topic, Big TV, man. And what's going on, man? We ain't gonna slide. Nah, I'm fucking with you, man, though, man. Y'all ain't get the news and the story and shit like that, man. Glizzy, man, he was out of town, got a little new AP, and the next minute they said Bama's took his chain, man. You know what I'm saying? It had academics talking about it. Academics on the live. But we're gonna get straight to the start of this, though. So, you know, Glizzy doing his usual bid-o self. You know what I'm saying? Bidding on Shy Glizzy. I don't think it was no personal shit. I just think he was bidding on Shy Glizzy. But, you know, Shy Glizzy don't like Ant. So he just started, you know, disrespecting Ant. You know what I'm saying? Next minute, they going back and forth again. You know how you know, like the final level of the breakup and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, whatever. They going back and forth and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And then next minute, you know what I'm saying? Ant go out of town. He get a call from IG or something like that. I don't know, somebody probably a bunch of calls. Somebody got their chain, got his chain snatched. And here we go. You know what I'm saying? What you think about this situation, man?
I think he found out on the internet like everybody else.
You think he found out on the internet?
I mean, he's kind of said that.
You know what I'm saying? So he was just like, shut up.
Well, he found out from people DMing him, like, you got your chain snatched. That's what he said. Like, he was out of town. His phone was just notifications was going on. Mm-hmm. So they never called, well, whoever. They never told him, like, yeah, this is happening.
That's crazy. So he found out on the internet.
Yeah, you gotta have a Clubhouse to get the scoop. It's like,
yeah. Oh, yeah, follow me on Clubhouse, though.
I was like, Clubhouse ain't even exclusive no more. They let everybody on that channel.
I'm saying still. My bad, y'all. I tried to give it the one call, but it wasn't going
well. Try to hold it in.
I tried to hold it in. But now, like, I mean, how y'all feel about general, like, a chain snatches? Does that make you a sucker? And first and foremost, Glizzy did not get a chain snatch, though. You know what I'm saying? It was another altercation, allegedly, with somebody else, or whatever. But Glizzy never got his chain snatched. It was stolen, etc., right? But I'm saying, how do you feel in general about chain snatches in general? Because it seems like you lose your street credibility if your chain gets snatched.
That ain't true.
That's not true because
I know I know people who snatch dudes' chains have gotten their chains, you know, took them from them.
But that ain't true.
So it's like, you know.
I mean, we got two instances with a situation out with a chain. I'm not saying these people got their chain snatched because I don't know the whole story, but Shy had lost his Glizzy Gang chain, and one of the Migos had lost their chain, right?
Mm-hmm.
Snatched.
All right, both people.
Not Quavo.
Both people blew up bigger after the chain incident, so it didn't hurt their careers. Like the Migos, at the time of the chain snatching, they was on their way up, but they blew up way bigger after to the point where they got fans that don't even know that happened.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Shy's situation, whatever happened, once he made Cut It, the remix, that was one of his biggest songs. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so it's like,
even said it was,
and that didn't hurt his street credibility, or that didn't hurt Shy's image. I feel like people didn't start challenging who he was because of that incident.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a new day we live in where, you know, people. The chain thing ain't like how it used to be.
With Ant, I feel like
we
it's already so many people that just want something to happen to him. Like, they going to take this and run with it even though it didn't happen to him.
Right.
Like,
yeah, that's facts.
they think this right here going to, like, put him in the dirt. But, like, that's weird.
But, you know.
Because me personally, I can't listen to a group of niggas like, your chain got snatched, your chain got snatched. Okay, now y'all talking about somebody else's chain got snatched. Make it make sense. Like, this is not even coming from like some niggas like, okay, nobody ain't never. I ain't say he never got robbed, but can anybody else in that situation say that?
I've been robbed before, and I'm gonna tell you like it is.
Like I just feel like the people who speaking on it, but then again, I don't know.
I'm sorry.
There's too much internet stuff for somebody chain to be snatched.
I'm sorry. You could be the toughest nigga in the world, but once that motherfucking dog, I remember the first time I got robbed, the gun came out in slow motion. It was fast, like it came out, but it's like in that moment, it felt like slow. It felt like a movie, like. And you just looking at that burrow, and then it's like your body, just your instincts is like, nigga, fuck whatever he want, he can have it. It's like I couldn't even tell myself no. My body just said, you can have it.
He could have.
I'm like,
hold on. He could have had whatever he wanted.
What you mean?
From you?
Not that though. I'd rather die. Not that though. Not that. But everything else, you can have the cash, you can have the phone. I think I got robbed for like $12 for the go-go in a boot, and not a boot, a Virgin Mobile.
Face is cracking up in his head. He might be like,
hold on, and a Virgin Mobile flip phone. That's all I had, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I was going to use the I was going to use like the $2 for like the bus transportation. It was like a $10 go-go at the Love TV, and he took that shit.
Hold on, bro. So you took your hold on, wait.
Wait.
Yeah, we ain't got one of these from you in a long time.
Yeah.
Yes, we didn't get one of these in a minute.
I need clarity. Your last $12 was getting ready to be spent on $2 on transportation and the $10 to get in the go-go. So you wasn't gonna be able to buy you nothing to drink, nothing to eat.
Nope. Well, I ate before I got this.
So you was like, if I don't eat, I'm cool. I ate before.
The go-go was life.
Bro.
At that time, go-go was life. I was on my last $12. I think I scraped up that $12. And they say $10 go-go with reaction. And you know, these uptown bands. So you talking about KOB, True Expressions, IBM, IEB, the original Game Over, and you got reaction. Oh yeah, we $10.
So you know, hold on.
I was in there.
So what if you got there and they said the door admission is now $11?
Well, I was a Love TV celebrity, so I was always gonna get the $10 price, even if it was $20, $30. Like as long as Mr. Rashad, shout Mr. Rashad.
I got a question.
I was always gonna get that $10 price.
I got a question. How do y'all feel about academics' input on this?
Oh,
me personally, I don't know if I can say. Can I say dick eater on here?
Yeah,
he's a dick eater. Period. That's like somebody playing with me in real life, and I'm dick eating them off of some other from their city shit. Like he don't even like you. He don't say nothing nice about you.
See the weird thing about
you right here dick eating
is that he's the epitome of an internet nigga. Like that's why he wins on the internet, because he's never outside. Like I ain't saying he don't go outside at all, but what I mean is that he lives and thrives on the internet. So he got a gamer chair. He's on Twitch. Like he know how to work all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? If you are a street person or you come from a street background, we know our city, the real DC is, we come from, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know where we come from. So you got two young black men from Southeast DC. They don't know how to play this internet shit. You can't beat a motherfucker like academics at that game, because he know how to play the internet. Because this the same motherfucker who just had a problem with Shy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, one thing. They said that's his job. This is my thing. That is his job, but let me break it down to y'all. For that to be his job, him and Shy Glizzy, it ain't even that with them. First of all, he joined Ant live during all of that big TV stuff. Though Ant to him is nobody. He didn't mention nothing about it when Ant and Shy had the story posting going back and forth. Nothing. He waited till a chain got snatched from somebody who he wasn't going to post Ant. But you was on his live and you didn't even entertain it. But you entertained it when you got the chance to bring Shy Glizzy in it. First of all, Shy Glizzy never posted nothing about this. Make it make sense.
Not at all.
So you just dick ate him for no reason.
But kind of threw me off though, because he had posted Aunt Glizzy before. Remember he posted that thing about...
Yeah, you did that interview.
And then he never... No, he was on the live.
He was saying something about like having a job. He was saying something about having a job or something like that.
Yeah.
Like it's okay to work a real job, something like that. And that joint that went viral, everybody's posting John. But now whoever said that this is a job, right? All right, so let's do this, right? You a blogger, right?
Yeah.
Did you or did you not just randomly create this lane? As far as like telling stories about the city, right?
Did I randomly?
You just said, all right, I'm gonna start, like, because you wasn't getting paid from this, or this wasn't, you feel what I'm saying?
Nah,
like,
I wasn't just getting paid.
All right, boom. And then it just evolved into something else, right?
Yeah.
So for people saying, like, you can't say that this is somebody's job, like, first of all, this internet shit, we don't even know how it fully works because it's still new, like, as far as social media is concerned, like, trolling and all this shit. Like, we watching this shit, like, even with this, what we talking about with this change shit right now, I don't know what to believe. You feel what I'm saying? It could be, all this shit could be fake. I'm
gonna say this for I don't know what it is, because it's no way a nigga gonna tell me he this gangster. I ain't gonna say who. And then you draw all this attention. Like, I never, like, what is it? Like, what are y'all really fighting for? Because to take a chain and put your face in the camera, like, that's ass backwards.
Yeah, I just feel like I don't know what to believe.
Like, you're not a rapper, you're not nothing. So your motive ain't to this. Your motive ain't nothing. You ain't even snatch a chain. You took a chain, from my understanding.
Right.
To do what? Dick eat another nigga that you think above you? Like, make it make sense. I'm not doing nothing for another nigga. Come to your ass home and take it.
Did you see the Photoshop that Lemon did where he made it look like Shot sent them $1,000?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's how vicious. True? No, it's fake. That's how vicious the internet is. That's what I'm saying. Like,
he did that just to prove the internet.
We don't know what to believe. Just like people really think, like, okay, whether Ant lived with his mother or not, you would never know, because guess what? It's the internet. Wherever I go live at and whatever I want to show you is what I want to show you. That's the internet syndrome. You can control what people see. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we can only... People might think, oh, they don't know where this studio at. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what this studio look like. All they know is they see this when we do the podcast. That's it. It could be a whole fucking live audience in here with 1,000 people. They don't know that. They could be like, oh, nobody, People think they know everything based off of the internet. That's the scary part. Like, what you see on social media... This shit is vicious. How the saying go? Believe half of what you see, none of what you hear. Mm-hmm. That's the internet. So it's like, if it's benefiting everybody. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Tyler Man, Glizzy and Presser. They dropped a single. I think it's called Attachments, right? They just got a new single out. Go stream their single. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what else to say, because, like, all right, we can talk about the chain, we can talk about it, but just think about this. Just how random that happened. Like, he just so happened to go to New York. And then the chain so happened to magically disappear. Right. You know what I'm saying? And then now ain't even been live like how you normally go live. Like,
but honestly, think about it. What if it's not, and you look at it like maybe he did go out of town? Maybe at the end of the day, I know about, like, no, and people do be wearing his chain. That's
no, we know that.
So you know what I'm saying? So that's not like oh, you gave somebody a chain, then you left. Right. No, so that's like believable. All that's believable, but say it went down like that. Say he not on live. Say he not doing this. You don't really see him defending it, because maybe it's deeper than that. Like, maybe the internet part out of it for him. Like, you never know, but I don't know.
I just hope it's some vicious internet shit, because I mean, everybody's clouding up off this shit. Everybody getting followers. Everybody getting impressions. Everybody's watching. Mm-hmm. I just want to just take it as entertainment. You feel me? Like, even with the situation, nobody hear about nobody getting hurt behind it.
But that's okay. So Ant said this on Clubhouse. He said that if he go live, his live is gonna be screen recorded. He on Clubhouse, you really can't screen record unless you're gonna record from another phone. He said something happened to somebody. First thing they gonna do is put up all this Instagram shit. The only people who've been on Instagram is took the chain, who promoting, who got the chain. Ant not in that right now. You don't see. It's nothing for them to show, but other than him defending, like, I didn't get it taken from me. I don't know what changed. It's not. You know what I'm saying? So, what if it's something deeper than that, to the point everybody want him on live because that's what we used to.
Right.
But I feel like this is deeper than what he be going live about.
But I'm saying, I just feel like this would make it more fake to me. Like, I don't think that niggas is gonna be promoting that like that. I mean, they know, like, niggas' lives are so lit right now, and our city's so small. The police is in there. They got fake profiles, you know what I'm saying? It might be a bad bitch. You think it's a bad bitch following you. It's the police. They watching it just like everybody else. You feel what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, they regular people. They just work for law enforcement. And they watching. You think they're not talking about, and I'm going to tell you that I ain't going to say the neighborhood. 2 neighborhoods was dissing each other, right? I watched the police presence go up like double in one neighborhood. Just so that let me know that the police is watching this shit.
It definitely is.
You feel what I'm saying?
Especially
so,
our
like,
police out here, because they mostly from the city.
They from the city.
They from the city or they from the
These hot ass mamas be niggas we went to school with and all that. Like they know the people. So it's not like these are strangers. They know who to follow. They know who live to go to. You feel what I'm saying? They know who to watch. They know what video. They read the comments. Everything.
Y'all talking about police on Clubhouse. Police is on everything.
They on everything.
Police on your phone right now.
Police on
the viral girl that I was posting there, the girl dancing.
Get it twisted.
Remember the girl down the corner? She was dancing. The police.
Yeah.
Remember the joint that went viral?
Yeah.
She followed me. I found the giant.
Just like the girl that got shot at you know what I'm saying, the Eat Cookout. She was a police.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Regular girl. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna make Big TV Clue come back though. It's gonna be live.
It sure is, and guess what?
His
views ain't gonna go nowhere though.
They're gonna go up.
They could have did that on purpose.
That's what I'm saying. Like we could be all a part of a vicious storyline. You know what I'm saying? It can all be make believe. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Well, I really don't care. I'm really not into watching too many men do this. It's kind of weird to me. Honestly, I don't come from a family like that, so it's not that interesting to me. Especially when it get like now, it's like too many parties involved. It's like, okay, like is this what's going on? The men is turning like this is female shit. Females drag shit on the internet. Like you can't claim to be against the or whoever you is on the internet.
But your ass tuned in though, ain't you?
I sit and I watch Ant, but I don't sit and watch Ant all the time because sometimes that shit, sometimes it's too far. Sometimes I you know it might be somebody I know, but like to see a bunch of men bickering, that's weird. I don't like that.
I ain't gonna lie, I tried to laugh when he was going when him and Tyler Man was going at it. That shit was funny as shit though. I fuck with Tyler Man too though, but nah, that shit is crazy.
Yeah, you don't want your uptown pass road.
Man, yeah, I still gotta walk on Georgia Avenue.
You gotta walk through the streets.
My mom, and my whole family still live uptown.
Shout out to Goo.
Shout out to Goo and Tyler Man. Shout out both. I fuck with both of them though. You know what I'm saying?
You good now?
Shit like Love and Hip Hop.
But I ain't gonna lie, I laugh like shit when he say Moco Glizzy though. I was laughing like a motherfucker. God damn, that's shit crazy though. But now he ain't from Mo County. He a real uptown nigga. That's you know what I'm saying. Just like me. I mean niggas think I'm from Moco, but I'm from uptown. You know what I'm saying? You got
You're from Glen Burnie.
Glen Burnie. Glen Burnie. Glen Burnie was
man Wheezy from Glen Burnie.
You talking about all this decent
the only
shit?
thing I want to know about this situation is Lemon. Do you really have $3,000 for food stamps? Because people do have that much. They've been
that's another thing, Lemon.
Yeah,
Lemon, what's up with the food stamps,
like,
bro?
I got half of that for you right now.
Like
Let me
what?
go buy a deep freezer.
Yeah, I felt some type of way about that.
He said, "Let me say I got
$3,000
food
food stamps is
four.
It's a lot.
Man, bro, I would have gave that chain, and I would have robbed somebody else for another chain to get that. Get them
They
chain.
said you from Lockwood.
I'm Lockwood. Lockwood, my men though. They probably talking about them go-go pictures I used to take with my Lockwood men. Those my real Mo County men. So yeah.
We didn't get Donald. Well, Donald probably ain't gonna speak on
Yeah,
this.
those my men. Those my real. Shout out my boy. Yeah. Shout out my boy Coffee, all of them. Those shout out 650 miles.
I don't know. Hopefully it just wrap itself up quick.
Yeah, 650. The White Oaks,
it's
Lockwood Drive. When we used to go out there, they used to be squatted up. They used to be leaving shit up. Every time we went to the Mo County girls and shit though. Shout out my man down 38 too.
Yeah,
but anyway,
Mo County.
you know Mo County. I lived on that Tacoma borderline Mo County, so like we kind of was.
You might as well been a fucking Navy kid. You lived everywhere.
Nah, I really mostly I lived uptown all my life though.
Oh, okay.
All my life except when I moved out Maryland. Like until I was 25.
Are you from uptown?
Nah, I'm born uptown. I lived
okay.
uptown first though.
Yeah.
He had no fees, baby.
Decatur Street
What are you?
with the Bonard.
Southeast baby.
Oh, dang, I was born in
I'm a
Greater
Southeast baby too, y'all.
I'm so Southeast. I was born in Greater Southeast. They don't even. It's kids now that don't even know what that is. If I say Greater Southeast, they don't even know what that is.
The worst hospital ever.
Greater Southeast.
That was the
I
worst.
lived everywhere.
It's still the worst. Whatever.
Times worst was Howard University Hospital. That was the worst hospital.
That's the worst
Greater
one
South.
too.
Bro, they almost killed me, bro.
They almost killed me.
Yeah, that was the worst hospital.
That's what they sent me to when
I was
I
going
got shot.
what was going to Georgia.
They sent to that dumbass
Well, I
house.
went to Greater Southeast.
Yeah.
It was Unity.
See, Greater Southeast don't have a trauma.
I went there when I got shot.
But they're probably back then, they don't have trauma now.
When I got shot, they sent me from Northeast to Uptown. I'm like, damn, why y'all took me to fire? I know some giants closer than that. I could have bled out.
Oh, man,
I ain't gonna lie though, academics.
Rest in peace.
Okay, so let me ask y'all a question.
The
They said academics. They said, listen. They said I ain't gonna lie, academics. Y'all gave the DMV exposure. I don't want that to be the exposure that we're getting. Though. Not from that situation. Like that's not a good look. It's not a good look.
That's not giving us exposure. That don't make.
That's all everybody was saying in the comments. Don't make the city look bad.
Why do every time like I hate when somebody like a bigger media platform say anything about us? They like, oh, they giving us. That's not giving us no glow. That don't make us look sweet.
We look stupid.
Because they never talking about.
They used to chase Hoodz and Newz, the twins. Range ain't never took. Hold on, pause that real quick.
Oh no, we're not pausing. We're working.
Fuck that.
You're too deep into the comments. Anywho.
Yeah, no, come on, bro. Let's focus.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah,
to say, we want to talk about this. So, you know, it's quote unquote Black History Month. Or whatever. So we gonna, you know, it's Black History all year round. It's not 1 month. You know what I'm saying? Just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna talk about DC Black History, man. What's been going on? You know what I'm saying? I've been speaking about a lot of, you know, some of it was debate on DMV Hoodz and Newz, and some of it's like real Black history and stuff like that. One topic I brought up about, you know, the slaves building the White House and the Capitol. What's some legitimate? What was the other legitimate ones I was talking about? That I talked about. You know, I brought, who was the dude I brought? Gil Scott.
Gil Scott Hearn.
Yeah, Gil Scott Hearn. I brought him, how he showed.
Shout out Yanni.
How Uptown used to look and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like he was walking down 10th Street. You know what I'm saying? So forth. Showing how it looked back in the early '80s and stuff like that. So it was a lot of Black history type of stuff. You know, I was showing. You know what I'm saying? Any DC Black history that you can remember, Damo?
From like the past, like a long time?
Yeah, it could be 1800s, 1900s, 2000.
He said that.
He is funny, bro.
It could be any time.
What is Damo gonna know about the 1800s, bro?
So come back on that one.
I don't know. I gotta get it.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You know he needs.
Shout out my man Kokomo, man.
Jam,
That's DC Black history right there. Kokomo is DC Black history, man.
Shout out Kokomo.
Yeah, the good man.
Yeah, the first of the first, man.
I
used to love getting on the bus.
It didn't curse, yeah.
I never realized that. What was the first time y'all ever seen? The first time I saw Kokomo was on the X2.
The first time I saw Kokomo was on the 92.
The first time I saw him was like on the A6 or A8.
Okay. What about you,
That's
Dom?
been one of them.
I know for a fact it was the X2.
I think it was. It definitely was.
Cause I remember that Rockets cooking line. He always used that line like
when I met him, he used to always
Rockets cooking.
He say, he used to always hit the. I get smack like the. Phone.
I got so many videos of Kokomo, y'all.
Yes. I think I got some archive jumps. I got
funny as fuck.
Right. That was the first time I seen them though, and then everybody was just like, I remember it was 2005. I remember.
Oh, we need to talk about mental health. It's serious. Did y'all hear about the lady who jumped off the like a bridge or like, and it's not really like a bridge, but yeah, because when she dropped, it was like still like the highway under it. It's like in a car. She smacked the car. She jumped off the bridge with her child, like with like an infant, because she had COVID and she started getting depressed. She lost her job from COVID, and she jumped. Like that's sick. Like that's. Yeah, both of them died.
Oh yeah, if y'all guys ever suffer, that's a side note too. One of the symptoms that they don't bring up of COVID, and this is somebody who had COVID, is depression. It's a weird. I can't. If you have severe COVID, y'all, it's depression. So I think a mental evaluation. You know what I'm saying? Especially
that's
with COVID.
Definitely the person to have to quarantine yourself. Yeah. Nobody around.
It's just like your body kind of puts itself like in a mindset that you kind of want to die.
Or you're going to.
Or you're going to die.
You don't know if you're going to.
Yeah, so it's like, it kind of switches your whole mental state, and it kind of messes with you. And I literally talk to multiple people, like, I feel depressed more than anything.
I feel like having COVID,
so
when
like
people test positive for that, I feel like they should be handing out, like, people that talk to them every day. Like, because people just go into their little hibernating thing, because they already been by themselves, and you don't even really know what's going on with people.
No, that's facts though. No question. That's facts though. But Yeah. I mean, what you gotta say, Giselle? Since you've already talking about mental health and stuff.
What I gotta say about it?
Yeah, in general. What you think? What you think is the solution?
I don't know. I just feel like as like black people, I feel like as black people, like we are like when something go on with us or something's wrong with us, we just think we can fix it ourselves, like because that's just what we've been doing, and just like women and stuff like that. Women, man, it don't matter. Like we're used to like fixing it on our own, like you know what I'm saying. So I just feel like go get the help you need, like for anything, mental health, whatever you're going through, like any disorders you have, mood disorders, bipolar, like all that, like that all take a part on people around you too.
Yeah, facts.
Like y'all, like imagine how many kids probably like been getting abused home, like mentally. People not built for this. Like that's why I feel like this is a test for like some government shit. I'm not gonna lie, because like you making parents be teachers, you making people have to be around their kids, you making people not have to work and survive. Like you know what I'm saying? Like people not mentally built for that when we was fed and like lived a certain way for a certain amount of time. Like people breaking. People just need to get help too. It's free for some people, so you should get help. Cause I feel like I don't know, like I be like saying stuff and like I be wanting to know like when kids go home, like how do it be? Like I be bothered by stuff like that, like people like patience and tolerance and stuff like that, like be low. Like the littlest things irritate parents. The littlest things irritate like people just period. And that's why, like, not to say like as example, but people like talk about people and you don't know what people going through. That's what I be saying. Like, when do it stop? Because it can get to a point where some people can't take that. Everybody don't have tough skin. You know what I'm saying? To be bidding on every day or to be talked about. Somebody will kill themselves. Somebody go kill somebody else, and it all come from social media. It all come from everybody input. That's why I don't really put my input on people's situations, because at the end of the day, you never know what somebody going through or been through. That everything not a bed. Like you know what I'm saying? Like people that do drugs, they're not really a bed. Most of the people, women who do drugs, get raped and some more stuff. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you don't know what they've been through for you to just be making a joke out of their life, like a mockery out of it. Because at the end of the day, karma comes back around and anything can happen to you. Because you don't know when you're going to die. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it can happen to you. I don't like when people feel like they life untouched. Because it's not. That's
why I miss how it was before all this geeking Twitter and Instagram live and all this other stuff. It was a little better. Now everybody just want to go Instagram live. A lady gonna be on fire. Somebody gonna pull their cameras out, go on Instagram live.
And that's my thing. Like, why is that the first thing to do? Like, you'll ride past somebody's car flip over, but you ain't gonna pull over to see if they got out. You ain't gonna pull over to check, because you don't really get people like that. Like, you just got nosy people.
That's what happened last
and
show.
Attention seeking.
Crazy accident.
I just it's weird to me that like we really do live in this clout. The clout thing is levels, right? To the point where like he just said, like somebody will, before they think like to put the fire out, they'll record it. Or before they think they help or save somebody,
they'll put a camera
out. You know what I'm saying? Like that's deep. You know, like that you're programmed to let me capture this and put it on my social media for likes and views first.
Like people will record a body. Why would you do that?
That's sick.
Like that's weird. Like,
yeah, when the rapper get killed, they the first thing they go do is try to get his body.
People would just be recording. Like they probably be like letting somebody just record. Like why do you even want that on your phone? That's weird. Like
I'm gonna do FBG.
Who are you letting know this that like you don't even know who it be? Like you just posting that somebody got killed right here, y'all. Like they just lay out. Like that's disrespectful. Like to families and all of that.
Ready to shut the footage and all that shit.
Like that's weird. I don't know. They doing all this test with this coach. They need to shut the internet down. That's what they need to do. People ain't gonna survive. Guess what it's gonna be? This is how I make my money. Imagine relying on the internet to make income.
Man, people use the internet to be.
I know a lot of females that be like, I need my Instagram. This is how I make my money. at some point, people had to start their business and walk around and hand flyers out, cards out, barbershop people. Like, you had to brand yourself. Now you could just rely on the internet. So what we gonna do when there's no internet? What we gonna do when there's no networks? What we gonna do when it's this?
That's good.
It ain't no way you gonna tell me this is how we, like, oh, the internet is how we find out all of this stuff. No, it's different ways you can find out stuff, because I'm pretty sure my mother and them, they ain't have internet, and they knew everything that was going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? My grandmother and them ain't had that, and they still knew what was going on.
See, that's...
Like,
people...
Make it make sense.
That's why I tell, who are you before the internet? Like, most of y'all wouldn't be nobody if it wasn't for the internet. That's why I don't judge people by the internet. I don't care how many followers you got. I don't think you better than nobody. I ain't better than nobody. But I know for one thing, people knew who I was before the internet, before Instagram, Twitter, all of that stuff. Half of y'all couldn't even step outside before the internet. Wasn't for the internet. Y'all got y'all clout on the internet. Y'all be making fun of people on the internet. I wish you would walk up to me and try to bid. I'm gonna fire your ass up. That's the type of dude I am, though. Like,
That's why I wish you would try to bid on me.
people be tripping. People they can just talk about anybody and do whatever they want. Y'all some losers. People losers. 90% of these people with millions of followers.
Because think about it, like, back in my mother day, it wasn't no internet or none of that. And guess what? They shows, they go-go's still was lit. How? Because people promoted that, so people don't do that now.
That was even our day.
I understand, but I mean, like,
internet was there, but it wasn't like
internet.
it wasn't
you know
a
what I'm saying? Like,
priority.
it still was social media out for y'all. At the end of the day, you still was networking through MySpace. You still was networking through all those little
Well, that
websites.
is flies on cars.
Yeah, we was
But I'm
in the
saying
street.
before all of that,
It was like
when,
it was like our generation.
Even back then, like, my sister like 30. My sister wasn't hard on the internet.
Not 30 yet.
Well, I'm just saying, like, that's back, you know, y'all like older. So, but what I'm saying is,
Right?
her generation was outside more.
29 on Monday.
My sister's generation was really outside more. Like, my generation, we would sit and be on the internet.
You been 2010, baby.
No, I'm not in 2010.
You definitely
Don't
2010.
fucking call me
Ooh, that's the discussion right there. What makes you...
Is it the lights? Is it the heat?
So, okay, so, whole time. That's it. Hold on.
You know his punchline?
What he say?
I said, "What's hot here? Is it the lights? What is it?" He's talking about it's me.
I said, probably me.
He be shooting from the hell.
Yeah.
He had
Don't
good
mute
practice
Damo.
Don't mute
He
dog.
had a
Don't
good
move
practice.
Damo. Hashtag.
Oh, the comments about to go crazy on YouTube.
Yeah, nah, for real
They
though.
blow
man.
me.
Hey, but that's a discussion right there.
Stop embracing them.
Okay, so I have a Ty Barnett. You know, he's a well-known, boxer coming out of DC and stuff like that, right? I was born. I don't really want to say I was born because I feel old when I say this. I was born in '89,
Tired, man.
but like the last month of '89. So I'm basically raised in the '90s, from 1 year old to 10 years old. I experienced the '90s from that age. Okay, but in reality, I grew up like as a teenager in the 2000s. What does that make me? A '90s baby or a 2000s baby? You know what I'm saying?
I'm not a 2000 baby for one.
I can't see my...
I was born in '92, but I know daggone well I'm not no 2000 baby. 2000, baby. You can't tell me nothing. Like I was outside with the Huggies and
What?
sitting on a
What?
little electric.
I'm talking about $1 banjo bar. You remember the banjo bar?
What is a banjo?
They said
bar?
y'all are 90s.
Marie's Mark.
They said 90s.
That's what I'm
I know
saying.
2000.
Banjo bar was the little 25-cent ice cream joints. You ain't never had that before?
A banjo
In the year
bar?
2000, how old was I? I was alive when Tupac died. I was young, but
Yeah, I remember when Tupac and
I
Biggie
remember
died.
like the atmosphere.
I remember my mom was crying when Biggie died.
If you was born in
That was
96
deep.
and up, you were 2000. If you was born in 95 and up, you were 2000, baby. I say 96.
96.
96,
Yeah, I give it a 96. I say late 90s. Like
96,
once you like 96, 97, you 2000, baby.
Yeah, because
You know what I'm saying?
elementary school, I was with the Barnard.
I think it's if you
with the friendship.
Yeah, if you after that 5-year mark, like if you pass the middle, then you're like that generation for real. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's where you at.
I was 8, 9 years old in 2000. I remember 2000. Everybody said the world was going to end, all that.
By 2K.
Yeah,
I remember I got fake drunk. I was sipping beers. I thought I was trying to be fake drunk outside and shit.
You was sipping beers at how old?
10 years old.
You a young punk, bro.
little Corona
DC
drink.
history. They said you was the first person to smoke K2. Man. That's true.
And walk. Where you walk from? Where you say you walk
Yeah, I can't. That was the most ridiculous thing I ever heard.
Club Neon, the Landover.
Nah, you said you
Yeah, you
been
really.
roadside.
You said you walked from.
Oh, when I smoked K2 for the first
Yeah.
time. Oh yeah, I walked from Florida Avenue to Benning Road in Minnesota.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Now we did get on one little short. It was like a 2-stop bus ride from because we was at the bridge on Benning Road, like we're going right towards River Terrace, and we was right there when that X2. The X2 finally came, and we finally got on it. High as shit off the K-Pack. Yeah, I remember that story. That was a wild ass situation. You know what I'm saying? I had a hell of a life, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
It's a hump.
But now though, like, all right. So, what's your opinion about that though? About 90 babies?
I'm a 90s baby, so I don't have no opinion. Like, I know for a fact.
So
I'm
you
a
consider
90s
me
baby.
and Damo 2000 babies?
Not. You was born in '89. I don't know. It all depends on how you feel like your child. Like,
I mean, because
I guess it depends on like
I was only a month
how
old
your
by
childhood
the
was
90s.
in the '90s. Like my '90s childhood was, I remember a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember a lot in the city. Like I watched the city change. Like it's things like from my side of Southeast. Like I remember it differently. Like, I remember Sears. People probably don't even remember Sears. You know what I'm saying? So like you remember Sears like.
I can tell you about uptown stuff that I remember in the 90s.
Just like that was you that posted that joint, the Ames. That was on
Ames.
Yeah.
Northeast, I was around Edgewood. I used to walk when I was a kid with my mother, 1998. I remember walking from 4th and Elm Street to 4th in Rhode Island. That's an 8-block walk. But it's not just one regular 8-block walk. It's like a long ass up the hill 8-block walk. And I used to walk with my mother every day just to look at that Sega Genesis I always wanted to get. You know, PlayStation.
Just to look at it.
Just to look at it.
Well, window shopping.
To smell it.
Yeah, I was hella. Yeah, just to look at it. Because it was the Sega Genesis. Because this one.
Hold on. Somebody, shout out whoever pays was. I can't remember who it was. Did you see somebody posted the old 8th Street?
Oh yeah, definitely. With the.
I almost cried.
Man, that junk, bro, that's sad, ain't it, bro? Like that junk really had me emotional. I was like, dog, that's the DC I remember.
Nah, I used to go to the Murray's, all that.
And I don't know, like, the 8th Street cool now, but
I miss all the Murrays. Murray's was
was
so,
lit.
especially the one right
Murray's
there
on Georgia and Moore.
You was going through the struggle. Murray's was where it was at.
Steaks.
The steaks.
And the wings, they still sell the wings.
Yeah, you used to get the wings out.
It ain't how it used to be. They bag them different. They put a little bit of mountain in them now. It's all weird. And the little popcorn's chicken.
They used to have the honey mustard.
Popcorn chicken.
Them chains were used to be torched. Now that food they make now, it be nasty.
The French toast sticks. They had the Murray's French toast sticks.
Oh my god, they had the best one in the box.
Oh my.
About food.
Murray's, man. Murray's, man, that joint keep your refrigerator stocked the fuck up, man.
I love me some Murray's, young.
Whatever happened to government cheese? Government cheese was the best cheese, young.
Yes.
I know it was for broke people, but it don't matter. This tastes the bomb, bro. The best.
It was just like
macaroni and cheese don't even taste the same now. Like macaroni and cheese, it be tortured. It be alright, cool. Then 5 cheeses. I put mozzarella. I put all. Alright, whatever. That government, all you needed back in the day was a block of that government cheese. And whatever other little butter and all that other little shit they put in there, that shit was the slap. You be, damn, that mac and cheese was torch. Now it's like, it's cool.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I mean, what was your favorite memory of the early, like the 90s and 2000s?
For me?
Yeah.
Shit, what I remember is...
Especially in DC.
I was in the 90s, I was living... Well, for the early part of the 90s, I was living uptown. I lived on Decatur Street, right across from Barnard. So I just remember walking outside, and the vibe of the city was just like... It was just different.
Yeah.
Like, you walk out, you just hear go-go. Like, I remember Overnight Scenario. Like, when I think of the 90s,
first time I heard that.
I just remember Overnight Scenario. And
yeah, that was the first. Yeah.
just the air in the city was different. Like,
Oh my god.
that era
My
in
father
my
used to
life,
stay playing that song.
that era of life was cool, for real. Like, it was real cool.
Thank you,
It was
Elliot.
cool.
Oh, what was my first go-go song I heard? What was that joint go doom doom I know you know what I'm talking
It's
about.
the
Why you gotta
Yeah, he played
Yeah.
with it. He just said it.
know? Oh yeah, that's what it is.
Nah, it wasn't What Down. What Down wasn't out yet.
Water dance.
Oh.
Water dance, he said.
I think, was it Groovers or was it Rare Essence? It might have been Groovers.
I think that's water dance, bro.
Water dance?
Yeah.
It might be. Hold on.
No,
It's
if
not
it's water
booty
dance, then it was. I think that's
Somebody
that's
said
right.
booty juice.
No,
Booty
booty
drop.
drop.
Booty drop.
Remember CCB booty juice?
Dance
You know that, and but when the 2000s came, though, CCB.
Yeah, I don't know which the first
CCB
go-go song I heard. I don't
CCB
know if
had
it was,
CCB had the early 2000s on lock.
what was
though.
that? Was I said not the water dance, but
Watch you do booty drop. It might have been booty drop.
you dropped your booty earlier.
What was that?
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
You make that ass
He did,
clap,
yeah.
clap,
He was
clap,
saying
clap,
clapping.
clap, clap.
Nah, that was just crazy.
Freaky shooter number one.
What was that
Oh, yes.
CCB jump to the Jay-Z when they hit the Jay-Z Linkin Park?
What the hell is you waiting for?
No, I become
So
so
Love,
I
I can feel you there.
there.
Let's just have this conversation. They were young ass.
It's not even about
And
being
then
young.
she
You
just had
know,
a go-go
go-go
head.
not my thing.
Man, whatever. I don't want to hear that shit.
My mom, my mother, go-go head. Oh my God, she loved to go-go. My sister, go-go head. Me and my brother, different.
How old is your brother?
My brother,
I think the first go-go song I probably heard was Chuck Brown.
25.
Okay, well,
We just did that.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I met people that wasn't into go-go's my age, so it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? But
Rest in peace of Chuck Brown. Hey, you want to?
I know go-go music
Now
and
that
stuff. It's just, I
now we
don't,
talking about like
I
Black
don't
history and
dance
stuff
and
like
stuff.
that, like we see Black history. Two of our most prominent people that we love the most, right, was not even born here.
that's crazy, man.
But look how quick somebody be like, "Oh, you a Meezy," or "You." They be quick now to bam out on somebody, but Mary Bird was not born and raised in D.C. Chuck Brown was not born and raised in D.C. But they had
They had
one
that
of the
music.
most
Chuck Brown, born in the Carolinas, raised in Fairmont Heights.
impact when I heard it. You know what I'm saying?
They
Like,
really-
A lot of people from DC, like they came from North Carolina. Y'all ever notice that?
yeah, I mean, my
Yeah, it's always a
I don't
connection.
know.
That's like that's the
that
connection.
I feel like it's
Right there.
deeper than that.
No,
though.
it is. Remember,
Like the plantations and
remember it was
stuff.
the
Right.
time, remember the Great Migration when people came from the South, North Carolina, and they
North
came.
Carolina.
Okay, because I'm like, it gotta be
North-
deeper than that. I smell like I got family
Is
out
it
there
North
like that I
Carolina,
never
South
met.
Cause you ever
Like,
notice a lot of people in North Carolina and South Carolina are Redskin Redskin fans.
Yeah,
Like
North Carolina,
really
South
big,
Carolina,
yeah.
and you might get some Southern Virginia too. Like my great grandma, she's from Norfolk
My
originally.
father from
Yeah.
from
My
North
people's from. I keep asking you, you and somebody else. I ain't gonna say his name.
Yeah.
I don't know everybody know, but he, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
from around the way, and his last name is Scott too. But my people's, the Scott side of my family is from Norfolk, Newport News, Suffolk,
Yeah,
Virginia Beach area.
I got asked
y'all got big last names?
No, my last name is
No.
His
Scott.
last name Scott.
Like, do a lot of people got y'all last name?
Yeah, a lot of people got Scott. Scott Tissue owe me some money. I don't really put the name.
Well,
on it, like,
I don't know too many.
And it's
They
kind of
start-
weird.
I used to
My
always
favorite-
think I was related to
Is it
Kanye
weird that
West.
my favorite tissue is Scott?
that's your favorite tissue.
That's my favorite tissue though. But it was my favorite tissue not because it was Scott. It was just
I want to know
that's
where
the
my
best tissue.
last name came from. I want to find out. I wish I could find out.
Can we find
Go to
out?
Ancestry.com.
No, that's what I was gonna say. I know it's something I can find out.
Nah, we all gonna sign up. We all gonna sign up.
Yeah, I want to know.
Discussion right here. We were just reminiscing over things in the '90s and the early 2000s. We like, dang, remember back in the day, we used to talk about the honeys and the crews, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, shout out the honeys.
definitely the honeys.
The honeys and the crew.
Yeah, the main honey.
NBA honeys.
Wow, man.
They like them girls. They cheesy about them.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
That
shout
was their
out-
little high school crush.
Shout out to NBA honeys. You heard me?
Man,
I ain't heard about the NBA honeys. Like, that was like our old head crew when we was growing up when we kids.
said old head. Shout out
Survivor honeys. That was like,
Survivor honeys.
Yo.
Yo, when them used to get them Survivor.
I'm pretty sure Survivor touching 40.
Shout out
Man.
to Survivor. Shout out to
They was like the longest lasting
Shout out-
honeys ever. They was in all ages. I'm like,
shout
y'all bros old.
shout out.
What was the other? What is some shut 'em down honeys?
Oh, shut him down. Oh my God.
He
Shut
about
him
to have
down.
last. Oh, he about
Shut
to
him
have a
down.
whole heart attack.
Shut him down. Most wanted. I was scared of
Oh, most
though.
wanted. Oh my
I
God.
was about to say that.
Wanted. What that most wanted? Oh man.
Most wanted honeys.
X-rated honeys. See,
X-rated.
uptown schools you had to deal with Pussy Pound, KO honeys,
Pussy pound.
IBR, Showstoppers. Those are the main ones. Then you had a few joints that was from what's the other joint? Head Busters, because some of them was from uptown too. But it was mostly Pussy
shout
Pound.
out. Shout out
Pussy Pound Wabi
shout
KO.
out to Most Wanted. Shout out to Unexpected. You know.
Oh yeah, Unexpected.
Shout out Killer Keisha. You know, Killer Keisha. People don't know Killer Keisha been rapping and doing the thing before rapping.
Years on
was
Go-Go
even,
CDs and all that.
Was even crazy.
Hold on, what honey she was with?
She was Unexpected.
She was in a Go-Go cranking.
Mm-hmm.
Cranking like forever. Like she like that. That's why I be confused when people say they just want to hear women speak on one thing. Keisha rap better than a lot of niggas for real.
Mm-hmm.
On the code, what the young niggas say on the code.
Yeah, facts.
So yeah, Unexpected. What was the jump? Killer Mafia. Remember they had Baby Killer Mafia, Baby Unexpected, Baby. Baby Shut Them Down, all that. See, I like the Maryland honeys though.
What was it? Bobby Girls.
Green honeys.
Bobby Girls. That was a murder.
Bobby
He's talking
Girls.
about the green
They was
honeys.
green. They was stupid green.
Oh, look at them.
Highway Honeys.
Pretty Girls.
He's talking about, I like the green
Pretty
ones.
Girls. The Maryland YBS. Because it was two different YBS. You had DC YBS and Maryland YBS.
Yes, who the best?
Hey.
He's like, yeah.
That job made me want to crank though.
Best. What song was that? That was CCB up there. Shout out to all the honeys, man. Y'all.
Shout out to all the honeys.
I remember some of y'all honeys was in the CFEs.
I know y'all somewhere
with y'all
on
shoes
security
off.
right now. So
Hey,
Y'all was in nah, for real. Look, they was in them go with their shoes off. The wet floors.
Yeah, nah, it's the shoes over.
Clapping
the
for
club
canned
me.
goods, all that. Now I'm
Ooh,
coaching
clapping
y'all
for
kids.
canned goods. $15 come in with the
Hey, look.
Canned goods. That was really a go-go.
Look, y'all was
I went to the first one in the
y'all
market
clapping
lounge.
for canned goods, and I'm coaching y'all
I mean,
kids
I remember
now.
they was talking about that all on
You're
Go-Go
childish.
Central.
Y'all better stop playing. Yo.
They said all
I
the
remember
honeys.
some of y'all clapping
They
for them
cut
canned
that.
goods and still paid the price. You hear me?
Yeah, $15.
So what you do?
get
You used to
in
pay for people canned goods?
Who?
You.
I never bought canned goods. After a certain time, I stopped paying for
go
go-go. You hear me?
Giselle trying to set down.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, the first clapping, because they had two clapping for canned goods. The first one was in the market lounge. The second one was, the biggest one was the CFE though. I remember I brought in two, but not for clapping for
Where'd you
canned
bring in
goods.
cases? I know you bought a case.
Who was
Like-
the biggest cruise to you though?
As far as dude cruise or girl
Both.
cruise?
Y'all wasn't never
Blue
one of them?
cruise,
Y'all
I
just
say
guessed?
Wild Boys.
Nah, I
Wild
was
Boys.
talking
Wild
Who
Boys.
you was with?
You know, they still the fake ops back in the days.
I was with Fly Money. Shout out to Fly Money.
Oh, okay.
That's
Who you
family
said?
style though.
Wild Boys was like the
Oh,
Who
fake
yeah.
you was
was a
with?
jump you, right?
Who's the news?
Yeah.
Who you was with?
I had a little crew called Swags, and we wasn't really in the go-go's too much. We was more like hanging out in gallery and shit.
Okay, which
He
you
was
was with?
with the Virgin Mobile crew.
Shit.
The
we was deep
blue
though. I
smoke.
got go-go pictures and all of us.
The
We was
bitch
deep, though.
I wasn't never in no crew. Like I ain't play the go-go
Swag
too
team,
heavy. I was
Slash
more I was more of a let out nigga. Like I put up with the
Yeah.
let
The
out.
late I was
We went to the go-go's like,
Look though.
See, you wanna know something?
Look.
Growing up, I always liked the niggas that just was at the let out. Like the let out.
See, but look though.
Don't pick me up all
most
the time,
crews,
Mom.
most of the legit crews was from like a neighborhood. Like my crew, most of them when it first started till they branched off, it was all from one place for real. Like it got messy when you started bringing people from everywhere,
different
put them in
hoods.
crews.
yeah. Cause
all
I
that.
remember the original family was like a Trinidad Southwest thing.
Of course, Trinidad Southwest. You know,
Yeah.
rest in peace, Lil Ryan. Shout out to Booby. You know, Bob, Marty, Net.
I missed them go-go hood link ups, man. Them
Man.
jumps used to be the best. I remember
That's
it was a
family right
I remember
there,
it was a
son.
36
Yeah,
and-
man.
36 in Trinidad. It was a 36.
Trinidad Soda, remember
yeah.
Trinidad Wood.
It was the
Yeah, Trinidad. Yeah,
Shout out
the
to
hoods
my
used to
boy
click
Freaky
up.
Tay from
'Cause I think
Inglewood,
in
man.
that middle giant, it was like hoods would click up and they would just make up a whole name with it. Like I remember when
we
Child
was
was City and
Southwest.
Victory L, they called it Big City. Yeah,
I
remember
know I
all
was
that.
with Southwest.
Because it was a point in time Trinidad and Southwest was like this.
Like close, y'all was
Yeah,
like.
real close. Shout out to D-Rock, Mookie. Oh, man. I remember all that, man. It was some good times.
I remember young
man.
Easter Monday. At
Yeah,
the
because I used to be with Flyman. I was like, I'm down.
Shout out to West.
It was like, nah, that's a Southwest.
Y'all, I used to
Easter
love
Monday
Easter Monday at
at
the
the
zoo.
We used to shut the go-go.
That
had
was
the-
my shit.
we
I used to
had
get
the-
real cute for that.
the biggest
Nobody
group
shut
fight
the
probably
club
ever in
down.
history. It had to be about 80 of us
It
fighting.
started getting worse year after
So
year.
shout out
after
to
year
West.
after
The West
year.
held me down. Like they was trying to jump me. Niggas was trying to jump me. And man, all these niggas from the West just come running down past the little 8 jump, and they get the crushing shit with me, and we was just dogging. It was like 80 of us out there breaking like them Southwest niggas with the shit. They was kicking ass. It was just
Biggest fights. I remember the biggest fight.
I used to
out there
love
was
zoo, the
Was
zoo,
down.
and then I
Yeah,
stopped
Easter
going.
Monday,
And it's once it got to like 2013, 12, 11, they
Yeah.
started shooting. it started getting
I was there that
messy.
day. I was there that day. That
Every time, like shooting every time, dude.
I remember that.
the
shit.
very first
ain't
one I
even
was
say
there.
nothing
That
about
shit,
it,
yeah, I
though.
don't
That
You know
shit
what, though?
crazy.
It was crazy. I remember like two Halloween straight. Like we got kicked out of Six Flags Fright Fest. It was me, Black.
They started shooting at one of them too.
It was shooting at them.
I went to a couple of them. It was
Shout out
one
to
of
Black-
them. They was shooting like.
Shout out to my good man Black 3-0, Pig. Man, we used to fight down them Jones. Flock, all of them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Flock had a crew.
We used to go just to
Man,
fight.
people don't know most of these rappers now was like
In the Go-Go's for real.
together though, like
Yeah, they were friends way before
I missed the
this.
Unifest.
all of that, bro.
And
Y'all
Georgia
definitely
Ave
was Unifest. I almost cried thinking about how lit Unifest was.
I missed the
how
Caribbean little thing
fun
they used
it
to do
was.
uptown.
We already know what happened with that.
Caribbean Fest,
Yes,
on Georgia Avenue. That
I
shit's
danced
lit.
in one of them.
But hold on, I wanted to shout out because we said something about he needs to say Big Flock. Shout out Big Flock and Pooh Shiesty. They got the John out
Yeah.
song crank like shit.
Mm.
And
That
Old
John
Dog with
Frank
the too.
Mm-hmm.
Glick. Don't look at no. If you know Old Dog with the Glick, don't look at nobody in his
Don't even look at
family.
the camera right now.
You know what I'm
'Cause
saying?
they watching. Don't look
Yeah,
at
let me
them.
close. Let
Why you
me
say that?
Cause I
shout out
Just
Old
know
Dog
that
with the Glick.
It's
Look at
like
my
bird.
grandma,
It's like,
you
what's the movie
dying.
called? Bird what? What's the movie?
Bird Watch.
Yes.
Shout out Old Dog.
Look at
with
my
the
grandpa, man, you dying.
He said, "Look, touch my gate, nigga, you down.
Hey,
Look at my house,
Look at
you
my
down."
house, man, you dying.
Glick. Shout out Baby ENT. I'm on my baby. I'm Baby ENT right now.
With the
Yes.
blind
He
stick.
said, "Touch. Look at my sister, you nine. Anything
Oh, you
you
wasn't
look
here?
at,
You ain't never seen?
Oh,
you
man.
gotta see
You
it,
gotta
bro.
see it.
It's so funny, bro. Like
Yeah, nah.
it give me definitely Bird, the little Bird movie.
Yeah, Bird Watch.
Yes.
Shout
like,
out,
just
dog.
close your
Yeah,
eyes.
I like all the rappers that came from the Go-Go, like he said, 3-0. I know Top Dollar, Sweezy came from a band.
Yeah.
I remember he used to perform at Crystals.
Oh yeah, you that young. You was one of the little girls.
Yeah, I remember Chris used to be lit. I remember I
I
watched
used
the
to go to
Bama.
Crystals, but I used to go for the normal thing, and then the bands used to be there. They used to have the backdrops in there with the
Hold on.
bottles.
Hey, listen, bro. I ain't even. But this is you part of my history, bro. We went. I think we was in June. We was in middle school. Went to Crystals, right? And the Bama got into it with a girl. Like he was talking this rah-rah shit, bro. The girl took the skate off and had it by the string and was swinging it like a nunchuck or something. Young, he had a blood clot. The whole white part of his eye is full of blood. She fucked his ass up.
Damn.
I'll never forget that shit. I seen that shit and I was like, this before social media. Like if
But
we
like
had social
Crystals
media,
be
he would've went
empty.
Wow,
viral.
a lot of
It
these
used to
rappers,
be
a lot of
lit
these
there.
Cause kids don't. Yeah.
It used to be lit there. I used
Well,
to
I
love
know
the
it's
Boys
COVID
and Girls
right now,
Club
but-
on Minnesota Avenue.
Kids literally don't gotta move. I asked these
Ain't
kids
no
like, what y'all be
middle road.
doing now? They be like, we go to house. Like I mean,
What?
oh my bad. I was trying to hold the burden, but not like I remember like kid like yeah. If you ain't had no
Y'all
move,
face.
it might have been a house party here and there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro.
But that was like the last move you do. Go ahead. With that.
We some little hurry.
I'm trying to get to the topic.
Go ahead, my baby.
But like we had everything like me and Damo generation. Everything was the move. The zoo was the move. The Go-Go's was the move. Even we made Galley Place the move. We made Morgan Boulevard the move.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when the movies theater was up.
What's
we made
Morgan Boulevard?
We
I
made
used to love.
The Boulevard.
Well, the
Boulevard.
Lava.
Oh, y'all call it. Oh, that's
Yeah, we call it
the
the
Magic
Boulevard.
Johnson movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but that was
That
good
was
for
the
us
movie.
too.
Y'all see that now?
I ain't gonna lie.
gone.
I used to
Yeah,
the movie theater.
No,
Yeah.
not. I think the movie theater's still there, but
Oh.
everything else is gone. It's only the Chuck E. Cheese is restaurants. It's nothing else.
This the
And
joint
they
with
about to
Carolina
build
Kitchen, right?
apartments. Yeah,
Don't even
they
got a
about to build
Carolina
That's
apartments.
how you know you a 90s baby. You
Still
remember
there.
Jeepers?
Ooh.
I remember Jeepers.
With the little ride.
Yeah,
that you
Jeepers
go-
was-
Mama
Wanna bring that
tonight
ball?
in the Jeepers. Hey.
Funko Land.
Greenbow, Maryland. Bellway.
I used to
I
be
don't know
pressed to
about
get on the
Funko
little mini
Land,
roller
man.
coaster.
It was bad.
That's how you know you was
Fast
90s
as
baby.
hell.
on
Nah.
Funko Land.
But what was the most
Sega
littest?
Genesis.
What was the
Yeah,
most
all that.
littest mall
KB.
in the
Uh-huh.
DMV?
Damn.
The most lit.
The most lit.
Nah, I was in dry. I'd probably say PG Plaza. Or
PG Plaza was
PG
lit.
Plaza
Back in the
was
day.
lit.
Back in the
PG
day,
Plaza.
it was lit.
second probably Pentagon.
I remember
Nah,
Iverson
people
used to
now
be
depending
lit.
on,
Iverson used to be lit when the
Before-
carnival came.
Before all the stores got
Iverson
shut
was
down,
never lit.
City
It
Place
was
was
lit when the
moved
carnival
up,
came.
Hell no.
Before they shut down
Who
all
the
the
fuck
malls.
sits in the mall?
What you mean?
Everybody used to back in the day when you was like you
That's
was
it.
adolescent.
That's what I be saying. It's a generational
Yeah,
gap.
it's a
They,
generational
it's
gap.
a
I don't think
generational
that
gap,
it's a
bro.
generation.
young.
No, I used to just be
Yeah.
out of town.
Nah, you was out of town every day, 24/7.
I was out of town, and I only used to. I ain't never like. I won't even tell. I haven't even been to over like 6 hoods in DC.
it's you know what though.
I stay in my hood.
These youngers don't know what it's gonna feel like to actually get a girl number. Like see a girl you like in person, get her number.
Yeah, you know they do.
You know
they
what I'm
see
saying?
her in person, and then
And then
they get home.
and get on it and found her on the gram. Somebody was just telling me that. Like I was like, what?
What?
She's like the nigga seen her in person. And then found her on Instagram.
They was always
they
be like they didn't mean like I thought she was doing curry.
Man, the worst thing a woman
I
could
still
tell
curry
you.
is.
Worst thing a woman could tell you is no, young.
That's it, yeah. It ain't nothing wrong with the good old fashioned like. I like the person who, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you tell me no. That's gonna be confident.
The internet is the representative on the male and female side. Because like a girl, that picture that you see on Instagram, it was 100 pictures of that picture. She picked the best one, and she picked the perfect filter, and then she posted it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's to the point where like I be feeling like it be catfish sometimes when I see somebody in person. I be like. That's not the same. Like Giselle's the same person. You see a person, it's the same thing. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's few
all the time.
It's a few women that you can see. And no, you catfish. What you did when that who was that barber that cut your hair? Shout him out. You need to shout him out every time you get on this doing this show.
Your hair not cut down.
Cause he had you looking like a whole nother person, bro.
Oh yeah, shout out my young boy, man. What's his name? Rick the Bob. Yeah, that's my boy right there, man. Y'all definitely go follow him.
Take your hood off.
Nah, I can't take it off right now.
I
can't take it off right now.
It's not cut.
It's not cut, and I got it like a temporary hairstyle right now. I don't even want to take it off.
Don't do it.
I know he got his little place in.
Nah, I ain't even got the plastic. I got something else.
Different. Oh, you gotta take it off now.
I look homeless right now, bro.
He got two Allen Iversons up there.
Yeah, Don't do that to him, bro.
This look cool.
He got the triple X's in his head.
People wear their hair like this.
I know, but it's not how I want it done, bro.
Don't do that to him.
Who combed your hair?
Whole time.
Do anything. When she got her bonnet or something on the shit.
Yeah, if I put that joint on, she gonna wear that. Gonna clutch my
I wear my bonnet even with my hair done. I love bonnets. I would have worn it on the show if I could.
Like freezing.
Bonnets and hookah.
Bonnets and hookah.
You already know. When that girl pull up your house with that bonnet on, with the sweatpants.
You know what's going on.
You already know what's going on.
The clap cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
No, I wear my bonnet every week, so don't. The nigga might not think he clapping no cheeks. I put up in the bonnet. I wear my. I got a bonnet every day of the week. No, everything you get something because I come in a bonnet. A nigga, my man texted me. Like,
you come in.
He said a girl came in there for his man. She had her hair in a ponytail. Oh, they talking bitches with ponytails. You know what that means? No, what that mean?
No, she throw it in the ponytail.
She throw it in the ponytail. She about to go.
It's about to get dangerous.
Yeah, this was
Hold on. I just got a question for you, right? Because something went viral with Cardi B. They was saying something about Cardi B, like posting herself without makeup or something like that. Did you see that? Like, how do you feel about that as a woman?
Posting yourself without makeup?
Yeah, like, why was they attacking her? Like, what's the issue? I'm a man. I don't know. I don't understand what the issue was about her posting herself without makeup.
She do like a little girl.
What's the problem, though?
But when you... It's not supposed to be a problem. That's the problem now. That's why females feel like they gotta enhance their beauty in all kinds of ways because people view them with just makeup and they don't accept them for what's under it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that'd be a problem, but... I don't know what the problem. She not ugly without makeup. You know.
Because I feel like somebody like Black China, she used to be bad.
She got really surgery.
She did so much work to herself.
Yeah,
she
got
look
so
good no
much
more.
surgery.
Now you know who fucked that up? Lil' Kim.
She did the same thing. Yeah.
She should have missed
Kim that I grew up with.
Pretty natural.
You want to rumble with the beat? I'll tackle that jump. This Lil' Kim now.
I gotta think the dog
wake up next to Casper.
Foxy Brown was my shit though.
Swerve her. You like the Foxy Brown over Lil' Kim?
Yes, I gotta think with dark skin chick. So it's just like, oh my god.
I don't blame you. You know what else I like over somebody? I like Solange over Beyonce. She more normal. Beyonce like an alien. She like out of this world.
I was actually a Kelly Rowland fan over Beyonce. Oh my god, Kelly Rowland. Oh my
Beyonce bad.
Kelly Rowland was slept on.
You wanna know who slept on?
Bad.
Maya.
Maya was slept on?
Nah, everybody didn't speak about Maya.
Oh, I mean, I come from a different generation. When Teen Summit and all, like I remember Maya from Teen Summit. I remember Maya was so bad. Niggas in the city used to lie about hitting her. Like, yeah, that was my job. I used to hit her. Like, that's how you know what y'all tell. Niggas used to be smiling like, I hit that job. Like,
you want to know who top tier right now?
Who?
Ashanti.
She
She aged well.
She
She aged well. She aged
Her
well.
thighs, hips, something crazy.
She aged well.
God, she look good.
You hear me?
Sheesh.
That was my favorite.
Nah,
song.
top. All right, so we gotta go. Hold up. What about Anne Marie? Anne Marie was just a
I like
pretty.
Anne Marie. She was just bad.
She was just chill. She was
super
chill,
man.
pretty though.
Super pretty.
She
Anne
was
Marie
chill,
and mine.
pretty.
Which one you get? Anne Marie or mine?
I'm taking mine because mine had the sneaky.
She was
Sex
shy
appeal.
though.
Her sex
She had
appeal
a
was
sneaky-
crazy.
Anne Marie is like
And she
somebody.
fly.
Anne Marie
She
is
had
like a little
sneaky
giant.
speed bump back there.
She did though. She did though.
She was fly as shit.
See, and Maurice, I think she mixed, so like, you know, she got the Asian body. She ain't really had no curves. Maya got the sneaky dunk back there.
I think I think Maya was just a little freaky. I think Anne
Well,
Marie.
she was freaky, bro.
Yeah, I mean definitely so, but I think I'll marry Anne Marie. Anne Marie get married. Y'all playing?
Would you marry Erica?
Who?
Badu?
She
probably put a spell on your ass.
I ain't fucking
She got
with
that.
That pussy got a spell on it.
Hey, Erica.
Ooh la la.
When I get a window seat, everybody next
She
to
gonna hit you up
me.
like I heard what you said, Elway.
Give me one of them incense. Oh, she
Next
hit me
minute.
up.
Next minute, Elway gonna come in here and talk all that conscious shit. Like
I'm
gonna
come
come
with my kufi on and all that.
You come here bald head and all
I'll be
that.
like the Batman of CB4. I'm black, y'all. And I'm black, y'all. And I'm blacker than black. And black, y'all.
Hey, what old school artists do y'all listen to or y'all like though?
Like, still, like,
Just who y'all like?
Sade.
Like who the best? I'm talking older than that though.
Older than Sade?
Yeah, like for me, I'm gonna say this.
Patti
Like
LaBelle.
the Isley Brothers are the best group of all time. Type.
I'm just mad. Ron Isaac just kept getting cheated on. Like
Isley, but he
Bro,
the
do you think
greatest.
that's
bro.
real? Shut up, man.
I know it's not real.
No, stop
I know it's not real, but he just went back to back singles of him getting crushed.
Mr. Biggs, hold on, listen, bro.
Biggs.
Mr. Biggs will
Had him.
slide you, bro. Stop playing with that man like that, bro. You saw what he did to R. Kelly, man. You saw what he
What
did.
the hell is going on between the sheets and them? Then he came out with Busted. Back your back, busted. Like, back to back.
He did it for so many generations, yo. That's
Like,
crazy.
goddamn.
Like,
Yeah, bro, he was
that
a- he
voice,
was a
like,
goat,
you
bro.
could tell he took good care of himself, because, like,
Yeah.
for somebody to do it to that age, like, because he's been around since, I want to say the 70s. I might push it back to maybe the 80s.
60s. Was shout, make me want to shout.
That he been around since the 60s?
Yeah, that was him to shout.
Wow, I never knew that.
And he's still alive too, man. Survived the stroke and all that, man. That's what's up. Shout out Ron Isley, man.
Shout
Yeah,
out
man.
Ron Isley,
Ron,
man.
Isley, Luther, all them, man. I listen to a lot of oldies. Don't get me into the oldies, man. That's my. Sometimes you gotta take a break from it.
I ain't gonna lie.
Because see, I messed with the Temptations
sized
of
it,
David
though.
Ruffin. You know what I'm
Sized
saying? David Ruffin, I feel
David
like
Ruffin,
had the
that
best
guy.
voice. Like, bro, no funny, and like I know people gonna probably make me the beard and all that. I don't care. But he had this song called "Statue of a Man." Right? I heard that song. Yeah, that song made me cry, bro. Like real tears. I couldn't even understand why I was crying, but it was the lyrics of the song. Like he said, because matter of fact, Jay-Z sampled the song. I never, 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 never change. I never change. One single grain of sand. Thank to you, baby, for loving. Oh, Common Man, that's the song. Bro, I heard that song, Common Man, bro, and I was like,
What
bro,
David Ruffin said? He said, "Y'all ain't nothing."
some
Yeah,
fake ass
begging me to
Temptations without David Ruffin.
He said, "You know what we should be called?
David Ruffin and the Temptations.
He said, "Oh, y'all ain't shit. Y'all begging me to leave, and I refuse to let you go."
That coke ruined that man. So he
Bad
was the one.
what? Back
ain't gonna
to
lie.
you
Hold
hear
on,
me?
man. Shout out DC Black History, man. Shout out Marvin Gaye, man. That was
I
dope.
love Marvin Gaye.
Go shout out Uncle Marvin, man.
Now that was somebody that was born and raised here. He went to high schools and
I can listen to him to this day.
Hey, I don't want to break up the track geek dunk, but is he incorrect when he said he lived in Civil City? Because I sworn he was from Northeast.
you know what? I did say something. He did live. He originally grew up. I want to say like uptown, but he lived in Southeast for a short amount of time, something like that. Yeah, but he ain't grow up in Simple City or nothing.
He grew up in
Northeast,
Northeast.
baby.
He grew up around.
Now what?
He grew up around.
His statue down in Watts.
Yeah, around like 58th and all that.
They got
Watts and
a
all
big
that.
statue they just revealed like 2 years ago down in Watts.
Yeah, he ain't grow up around Simple City or nothing like that. But I think he
lived
did
in-
live there for a
around.
while. You know how the city go. You move around, live in different places.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to Uncle Marvin, man.
But he was still living in DC, right? Like even with all the fame.
I think when he died, I think he was in DC when he died. When his father did that.
That was
shit.
wild.
Yeah.
That was
And his
wild.
father get released.
I don't know.
It's probably like that.
Yeah, his father mental for real.
Oh yeah. That's what situation crazy, man. But yeah, man, cause those man, that one dude that I slept on, I was jamming for some reason. He came on my shuffle while I was driving. James Brown. I don't know why. That's one.
You slept on James Brown?
How you sleep? I can't really
Because
listen
I
to
was
James
young.
Brown.
I was into hip hop and stuff.
Like they was the first rappers. Like James Brown and me, they was like the first
He
rappers.
wasn't even singing. He was just talking his shit.
Yeah, they used to pop that shit.
He was just talking shit. Like, say it again. like he like real. Talk your shit. Like he was just talking. Like he was like a swag down nigga. I'm driving, listening to this shit. Like nigga, gangster and shit.
So,
Like damn.
Michael Jackson, Stylistics, Dale Font, the Ohio players.
Bobby Womack was that nigga.
Yeah, he was.
Bruh, I know it's to this day, like, when people heard Jodeci version of that song, they don't even know Bobby Womack's song. You feel what I'm saying? Like, man, he was a GOAT, bruh. That Across 110th Street, I always remember that song. Like, you can't make an old hustling movie and not play that song.
You know, it was crazy. Like, I be listening to a lot of older songs now, and I be like, that's where that band got that lyric from. That's where that band. I just did that last week.
Speaking of that, did Yanni sing you that, John? The song, the Wyclef Jean song that Backyard did?
Oh, which one?
The yeah. That's I didn't know that was originally Wyclef song, yeah.
Yeah.
Roll with 100.
Yeah.
But
But they just remixed it.
And Gangsta for Life. There was another.
Well, I know
what song
what that is.
was.
That's the I want to say the Commodores or something like that. You sweet sexy thing. That's the rhythm
Sweet
song.
Sexy thing.
Yeah, that's the rhythm song.
I was like, that was last week. I'm like, dang.
Yeah, I knew that. But I didn't know that. That Wyclef Jean like fucked my head up. Because I felt like that.
You always thought that was original.
Ohio
But the way
That was one of my favorite songs
Ohio
when I was a
players.
young nigga. I thought that like, I really thought that was some. I would have been somewhere else if like, cause you know, Wyclef, the Fuji's from Jersey, so I was in Jersey singing that. They were like,
But you know they
that's
remixed
the song,
they remixed the words so much.
No, they say the exact same words.
But keeping it
I can't play it on here because I don't want to
Yeah.
demonetize it.
Yeah, facts.
He says that in the song. Keep it gangsta. La 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 la.
Yeah, facts.
Roll with 100, but when the beef comes, don't nobody want it, gangsta.
Yeah.
He says that.
All I think about the go-go version.
Come on, Ted. I gotta see Backyard soon. I ain't seen Backyard.
Damn! Tell finna. Oh, let me stop.
Oh shit!
Stop.
Get beat up now.
Yeah, don't get beat up. I'm saying the wrong hood.
I'm saying the wrong word.
It's like, nah. I shout to the all the time, though.
No. Big J, what's up, man? What you got to talk
Nothing.
Nah, cause listen, man. This could be your home, y'all.
I'll do
Giselle
it
gonna be
next
gone
time.
for a few episodes.
I'm gonna do when I get back.
Y'all gonna be sad.
So well.
Y'all gonna be in the comment section.
Hey,
Giselle,
You, my friend.
Southside.
Yes, y'all gonna have a.
Where you going first?
It's been great to smoke
Miami.
and get high together.
Utah.
Oh, now we a go-go mode now.
And then what?
You live in the country though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all going to I forgot what the trip was supposed to be.
She's about to go somewhere.
I'm going to Tulum and then I'm going to Mexico. I'm going to Tulum, that's Mexico. Then I'm going to Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Oh,
Shout out Big Pun. Hey. Puerto
Y'all
Rico.
are so childish, bro.
Puerto Rico.
Come on.
That's how you know you're
Just that you all out this conversation, you ain't that young. Like, come on, you had some old school joints. I don't care if it's some joints from the 80s. Like, say something.
Even the Spin Gone Go-Go Jones, you can mention that Jones. Yeah.
Oh, man, don't even spend. They ain't gotta be go-go, just an old school song you
I'm
love.
saying I've never been
Hey,
to
hold on. So let me ask
Shout out
y'all this.
to
Hold on. Because y'all some go-go's. Let me ask you, did y'all have this? Because this was in my era. We used to have these. I was like, did y'all have go-go bands just randomly come to different hoods and set up and play outside?
They still do that.
They still do this.
Yeah.
TLB's the main band that do that.
TLB, they be around 21st, they around
Yeah,
Street.
they brought it back.
It's
though. I
not
ain't
as
gonna lie,
much
it
though.
that-
Back
I
then, it
thought
was
that
like,
they just stopped back doing that with the Mochellas.
But
though. I didn't know they just
remember, like, I
They still
remember
do
go
that.
over so prevalent. I remember
Something like
neighborhoods
that,
used
you
to
know,
just start, like how everybody used to want to be around.
I
quality.
remember they used to have a stage and shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
They used to
build
real
the
setup, like,
stage
high quality,
and the
yeah,
band.
not
shit
too
like
long
that.
ago.
Turner one time, like the go-go man, like it wasn't even like
Who
nothing was promoted or
I
nothing. I don't know,
They
just bands
just
popped
do
up
it.
and just playing outside.
Oh, that probably was raw image, right?
Only God bless you. I don't
Yeah.
even remember if it was raw image. I can't remember.
It had
I
to be
just
raw image
remember
because if they on Turner, that's their side right there. One
they had a
side,
whole outdoor
stand
go.
turns.
Man, I remember, but I can't. No, hold on. I'm gonna be honest. Let me tell you why I can't remember the band. I was drinking Cisco, right?
Yeah, I'm the unk, That's the real unk juice. That's the original unk juice right
You
there.
had probably
That's way
the worst
before-
one.
Yeah.
I had the first batch, not the remix, because the remix wasn't like, I don't know what they was putting in that first batch of Cisco. Listen, bro, I was so drunk. My ears was ringing like I couldn't, the bands were playing and all I heard,
Oh, you know, he was like, I'm fucking him up to this one.
I got one.
So then, you know, like, you be too much of something. Like, I was like, all right, let me smoke, baby. This will, like, bring me.
No.
That made it worse. Man, I don't know how I made it.
I hope it wasn't a random nigga you was smoking from,
Nah,
too.
nigga.
You know how, like, niggas, like, real life, I went to the Unifest, nigga.
Yeah, that was back in the day. No, see, that's the love was different in the city back then. Back then, you would pass a random motherfucker a J.
Yeah.
Now, you like, the little Uzi joint, you say that joint, you like.
Yeah, you had to be careful, because that's when it started. Niggas was passing niggas. But now, even before that, you had to be careful, because a nigga might actually give you dibble. Like, you might be just...
Nah, nigga got me like that before, bro.
Nah, and somebody, like, a lot of people had, like, lace little J's.
Yeah.
My mother had the laces.
You be running out at a party, you hit the shit out this J.
Like, you know,
You like, this J stink like shit.
Like,
this shit hit.
My fucking lips,
she was
my
tripping.
lips was going numb.
Yeah, she
Fuck.
said her lips was going numb.
Hey, wait, you want to tell this story right here?
Well,
Your first never experience?
all right, so look, I was at Eddie Lennox on Go, bro. Y'all probably don't even know what that said because it's gone and it's been gone for years. But it was right next to Like That Bob, the original Like That Bob shop, not Like That 2, the original Like That Bob shop. Go,
I remember that.
So it was Eddie Lennox right there. So I'm in Eddie Lennox. Is a nigga rolling up. He always hoover off everybody J. He don't never had no weed. So this particular day, I seen him rolling up. So I was like, when they ordered my phone, I was like, oh yeah, I'm hitting that J. Like, yeah, I'm smoking with you. He was just like, all right. He just shrugged his shoulders, like, whatever. Like,
Maybe
he ain't say nothing.
Knew.
So
like, if you want to get high.
I didn't smell no sack or no, you know what I'm saying? Because back then we had sacks. I didn't smell the. I think he mixed it. You know what I'm saying? So now this one I should have knew. This was red flag number one because it was many red flags. Red flag number one was instead of us smoking in front of the curry, like we normally smoke. He like, nah, let's go in the alley.
Oh my gosh.
So I was
it's
like,
alley for me. I
all
don't
right,
even want
you
to
think nothing of it, right? You know what I'm saying? So then, we go in the alley, and he taking all along to just like the J. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, come on, man, like.
He probably wanted to tell you like this
Yeah,
ain't that, bro.
So then he just was like, he never said nothing. So that's red flag number 2. He didn't say anything. He just lit the J up. So then he hit the joint a couple times. He passed it to me. Like, he ain't even like really hit it. Like, this Reggie days, like, you got, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got. Yeah.
He heard him pass it to me. So, you know what I'm saying? Hitting the joint, I'm like, I don't smell no. But you know, weed back then wasn't like loud, like it wasn't potent now. You know what I'm saying? So you're not gonna really.
Yeah.
But I didn't smell like a weed essence. You know what I'm saying? So I hit the jump, boom, hit the jump. So then I'm like, no, I'm like, I'm trying to taste my.
Oh my
like,
gosh.
something not right.
That's what they be doing too.
Get
They
the J
lit.
back.
What you
So
say?
now, like, it just all of a sudden started raining. Like, it didn't even, like, I don't know if I was this high, but it didn't look like it was about to. When I went to the curry, I swear it was a sunny day, yeah. And it just started raining, right? So, like, it's raining, but it's like I could see every raindrop.
Right. What?
I'm not bullshitting y'all. Like, I'm really telling y'all a real story. Like, I
That's
really
why you don't
seen,
smoke
like, I had a
with
bright idea. Like, they said, when you get real high, like, drink some milk. So I was like, I need some milk. So, yeah, I really needed some milk. So, I run in the kitchen, and I get in the kitchen and forgot what the fuck I was in the kitchen for.
Oh my god, so you never drunk the
No,
milk?
I eventually drank the milk, but I was just standing there for like a long ass time. And I don't know like how much time went by, but I finally remembered I was supposed to be drinking some milk. So I drank the milk,
Bruh.
and now I'm panicking. So like, cause it's not working, I'm thinking it's supposed to be like instant. So like, I'm still high as shit. So then I'm like, go back outside. So I just ran outside. And I forgot it was raining. So then I'm just standing outside in the rain. Like, my neighbor is looking at me like, is he alright? Like, and I'm just staring at her like, bitch, help me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm tripping. So now it was like water. So I took this already raining, but I took the water off the car. I rubbed the car like this and threw the water on my face. Like, all right, I'm good. Like, I'm good. Man, we had to call this phone. I ran back in the house. I called 911. I told the ambulance to come and get me. I said, y'all gotta come and get me because my heart beating too fast and the rain's raining in slow motion. So they was like, sir, tell us where you at. I was like, I'm at my house. So I was like, where do you live at? So I hung up, boom. So now 911 called right back. They called back. They were like, sir, do you still need help? So I was like, yes, come and get me. So somehow, I don't know if I told her, they figured out where I was at, boom, ambulance go. So I get in the ambulance, they hooked me up to the hot monitor joint, right, boom. So they took my shirt off, they put all the little sticky things on me, right?
Beating fast.
Yeah, my house beating fast as shit. That made it worse. They was like, he was like, did you do anything unusual today? And I was like, huh? He was like, did you do anything out of the ordinary? I was like, yes, I was smoke. He was like, what did you smoke? I don't know. So they ain't doing it on me right, like, yeah. He said, yeah, if your heart go any faster, your brain gonna tell your heart to stop beating, right? I said, what? So it went faster, right? Cause now I'm panicking, like I'm really tripping there, right? He was like, look, you good, calm down, just go in the house. He was like, relax. He was like, just drink some milk. He was like, you gonna be alright. And I was like, okay, alright. So boom, they let me out of the ambulance, shit, right? I know they was in tears, yeah. I'm working the job. I took the whole gallon of milk. I went upstairs. I started watching cartoons. Yeah, and the shit was blue. Like the whole screen was blue. And all I know, I just went to, when I woke up, I was good. I don't just like passed out after that. And then when I woke up, I was good. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, when I ate an edible, I called the ambulance on myself when I was out LA, that video.
That's the one you threw up.
Oh, that was the one you threw up.
I called the ambulance. I called the police. I didn't even call the ambulance. I said, I'm having a heart attack. Something happened to me. I ran out the restaurant. I was with Mar. Mar was like, this bitch tripping. So look, we get to the studio. It's like it happened so fast, y'all. Like we at the studio, right? We chilling. Mar recording. All of that's happening.
You
Boom.
ate the whole thing?
Okay, it was candies.
Okay.
Boom. First get there. We were like some white niggas, some LA people. You know what I'm saying? Like they had their own weed strains and like their own brands. So I ate edibles here before, but it's way different. Yeah. Right. So he had like the little rings. Like you know how the sugar rings is? He like gave me one, giving them out. I eat it. Then he throw us a pot. What y'all want? Pick what y'all want. I'm like, first I was hungry and shit too. So I picked me the gummies and I got me some rings. I fucked the gummies up. I ate, it was like 7. It was like 7 of them in there, and I ate 4 of them. And I already had a ring. And then we was smoking, right? And we was smoking still, like still rolling J's, smoking. I knew I was too high from the smoke because like the J came to me and I was like, nah, I don't even want to hit it. I'm just sitting there. I'm high, like a weed high, like smoking, like how I be. I'm high as shit. The weed different out there, so I'm just looking. So then my mouth just got so dry. Like I couldn't even make spit in my mouth. Like I couldn't swallow my own spit. It was just cotton. I'm like, nah, I'm like, y'all, I'm like, somebody come on, let's go to the store. I need to get something to drink. I'm thirsty. I need snacks. I had the munchies, all that.
And that's when you had that record?
No. We go to the 7-Eleven, right? Go in the 7-Eleven. I gave me a Gatorade. I gave me a water. Like hydration shit. I ain't even give me no snacks for real, and that's what I wanted. I went in there, got that. I didn't get no snacks. Straight water Gatorade. Crushes the Gatorade out the gate. I'm riding back, but when I got up from out the studio, when we was leaving out, I was stumbling. Like I stumbled when I got up, like I was drunk or something. So I ain't think nothing. I'm like, maybe I'm just high and I'm tripping. So we ride to 7-Eleven, we get back, and I couldn't get out the car. Like they like, all right, they turn the car. I'm like, nah, leave that drain on. I'm like, turn the air on. Remind you, Cali is warm. I'm like, turn the air on, turn the heat on. I'm like, turn it in, turn the heat. I keep telling him, he's like, you alright? He's like, you alright? You keep asking me to turn it in, roll the window down. Like I was having hot flashes and I was cold, like all that, like a mixture. So I sat up and my head was just like
swimming. I
was looking around. It looked like I was moving, like the ground, like earth was just like spinning.
Yeah,
so
you gotta hear the medicals.
Look, I said, I'm gonna stay right here. I'm tired. I'm about to go to sleep. On the way back from 7-Eleven, you know how like you high, you doze off. While I kept dozing off, having dreams, like I was dying or something. Like I was scared to close my eyes because I thought I was going to die. That's how high I was. So I called my cousin, No, my cousin, he like, I'm about to sit in this joint with you. He like, I'm about to take a nap too. We at the studio, been in there all damn night. So he like, well, I'm about to take a nap too. I'm about to stay in the car. He stayed in the car with me. So I opened the door because I was tripping. I opened the door. I stand up. I bend over because I kept feeling like I had to throw up because I kept burping, but nothing came up. I'm like, why the fuck do I keep burping?
That's crazy.
You a head ass for real, so that.
Why you say that?
I'm like, why do I keep
going through my phone?
I'm like, why do I keep burping? I didn't know they said it's something like when you like you burp,
You
but
tried
you
to
really
shake-
supposed to
shake
throw
your
up.
head.
It's like I kept burping and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? So I get out the
What
car,
you
get back in the
doing?
car, and I start having a panic attack. I said, no, I'm like, cuz, wake up. You gotta take me back to 7-Eleven. I need some milk. I swear to God, I said, you need some right now. I'm like, take me to 7-Eleven. I need some milk. I go in to 7-Eleven. I get the milk. I didn't drink the milk right away. I ride back. We ride back. He doing like 100, and I'm already high, so my stomach, everything is just spinning. I'm like, stop the car. We on the highway. I'm like, I gotta throw up. Stop the car. This nigga flying. He couldn't stop. I just threw up. Threw up the whole ride. Like we was just putting up, threw up all on the car, all on myself. Got there, still was throwing up.
Did you feel bad after you threw up?
No, I was still high. They dropped me off. When we went to the hotel, I got in the hotel. I fell asleep in the hotel with the water running on me. My skin was like peeling when I woke up because like I was in a tub too long. Still high the whole next day.
You ever got so like?
I called the people the next day.
I hate when you stay high.
They said you're having a panic attack. You may have ate just too many edibles, but nothing's gonna happen. They like, you ain't gonna die from that shit or nothing. You just panicking. My heart was beating. I was like, I called my mother. I said something wrong.
Only time I got super high off the weed was like I was around Northeast side around 21st. That's when my man's did around there. And this one they had sour diesel in the backwood. Oh my god.
No, like
Marna
Marna was asking the niggas like, what y'all do to my folks? Y'all laced her or something. Like that's how I felt like I got laced. And then like when I got back, I be thinking like, man, what if they did put some shit in that little edible shit? Like I'm the only one who was got like tweaking, but I probably ate too many. But y'all know like now how they say like the weed, like the Zar people be selling have fentanyl on it.
Yeah, they do. They sprinkle a little.
I think I had a J of that shit before because when I heard that like my nose was sweating, like it was wet right here from me smoking. I swear I probably hit some. They said your nose get wet, like my nose was running. Our nose ain't never run from smoking.
They sprinkle fentanyl.
And I was high. All I could do was go to sleep. I couldn't even fight it.
You gotta be careful too. They get them Percocets and stuff.
I don't smoke Zar no more from here. My shit come from Cali off the store.
Nah, no bullshit.
Next topic, man.
Alright, so this is gonna be the wrap up right here, man. You know what I'm saying? So before we go to the wrap up, I wanna first and foremost, man, thank Slab Lab Recordings. Been here, been loyal with us for so long. And they really took their time out, Actually, I wish Slab was here too, so you could talk to him personally, give him a little mini interview, but he's not here right now. But Slab Lab Recording, make sure you get the studio. But after this, not the next episode, but the episode after, we're going to a new location, a bigger location, more professional setting, new camera. I'm talking about everything's gonna be on point. You know what I'm saying? But I can never not show no gratefulness to Slab Lab. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all book and get it. They're forever our sponsors. We forever intact. Slab Lab was a new show like this. So shout out to Slab, man. Shout out to Slab Lab, man. So make sure you get a session with my boys right here. That's first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we have the new studio, the new episodes coming in about a few weeks, you know what I'm saying? We haven't made an official announcement yet, but it's definitely coming though. You know what I'm saying? So anybody got any last words, anything like that?
I mean, it's not our last show. Oh, like
it's not our last show, but it's the last.
Slab.
Yeah,
well, thank
Slab.
you, Slab.
Yeah, so
thank you, Slab. We appreciate you.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate it.
Shout out VA. Virginia is supposed to be completely legalizing marijuana. They're in the process of completely legalizing it, not decriminalizing it, but making weed legal. Yes.
It's decriminalized now, so you're not.
Who would have thought VA before DC or Maryland?
That's gonna be the only reason.
That's crazy.
Before Maryland, though, you get caught over. Yeah, that shit crazy.
Cause our DC
lady,
is like a
was that
certain
you that posted? It was like,
it's that one lady talking about somebody.
It's going to increase marijuana overdoses.
What?
Marijuana overdose.
I mean, after Giselle's story is such. I mean,
Man,
you can say it's an overdose, but not like an overdose that you're gonna die off that shit. Like,
Nah, most you gonna do is have like a panic attack.
yeah, panic attack at the most. But you know, I can't even name one person that died off of weed for real. You know what I'm saying?
Not marijuana. Marijuana, they use that for cancer. They use that for all type. It's a
lot of
herb.
stuff.
It's a herb. You really can't hurt yourself. It's a natural thing. It's healthy.
Yeah, I mean, even if it was
I
one or
think
two
it's
people
like-
that died, you gotta think
Not
about
healthy
this.
because they doing stuff to it now.
Yeah, in fact,
trying to
even
grow
if
their
them
own
people,
weed.
even if them people did die, compare that. Even if people did die of marijuana, compare that to those people that smoke
I'm
cigarettes,
gonna Google that when I
liquor.
get home. How many
You know what I'm
people
saying?
died from marijuana because of what?
Y'all ever thought about taking psychedelics?
No.
That's not something that came to y'all head, or that's just something that's just been in my
Not that
head.
serious,
It's
bro.
not that serious in life.
I got
mean, it's legal.
exposed to that young. I didn't try it though.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was exposed
You see somebody on
to
the
it.
shrooms?
I had a cousin like.
Oh,
And it's
no.
wild because he grew up in one of them
That's too
homes
far.
where like his people had money, like you know what I'm saying, like, and his father was a pastor, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, like that's like one of my cousins, like I don't know, like third or fourth cousin, you know what I'm saying, I just knew we was related or whatever, and I stayed with them when I was in North Carolina. I spent like the weekend or whatever at his house, and like he a church boy. I'm thinking like he a good kid, and like he knew everything about weed and shrooms and. He telling me about tipping cow shit, and I was like, "What do you mean tipping cow shit?"
What?
Like, that's where shrooms grow at. And I was like, "Shrooms? What are you talking about?" He was like, "Yeah, bro, you take the shrooms and you put in the honey, and it turn the honey blue with psychedelic honey. You eat the honey, you get high." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Like,
What?
at this time, I'm like 13, 12, 13. I'm like, bro, I'm not
You
that
watch your man
advanced.
trip
Like,
off that?
I watched him do it.
How was
He
he?
used to take the once he make the psychedelic honey,
Mm-hmm.
he put the shrooms in the honey and let it. I don't know how long y'all let it sit, right? He take the mushroom honey when he roll a J and he put the honey like at the seam of the J and he smoked the J like that.
With the honey. That's some real shit. That's another level.
Most I did was use
I thought-
wax on the J, but I ain't smoking no shroom.
Shout out Asian with swag. Asian be.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Asian.
That's why I used to get my edibles. Well,
Hey, he got the
say
spot.
that.
What is it called? Fat
I mean,
Fat
it's legal.
Munchies or
That's
something like
legal
that.
items.
Man, go holler at my man Asian man. Fat Munchies. You got the.
I mean, well, you know.
Bray got a mustard soda. Would you try a mustard soda? Mustard flavored soda? Mustard.
No.
I'm gonna throw up in my mouth. Like, what?
Fuck.
Mustard?
They got a ranch flavored soda too.
That's nasty. That's trifling. I'm sorry. That's not it. No, you ain't saying like strawberry, blueberry,
Nah, yeah.
orange. You talking
I
about
like a tomato
ranch.
soda, like.
You want a tomato soda?
I don't want a tomato soda, but
Oh, I used to
ranch.
drink tomato juice. I could drink something like that.
VA used to make me. I ain't even gonna talk about VA. But yeah. But we gonna wrap this up. Hey, Damo, you got any last words, man?
Yeah, shout out to my good man Tony Next to Blow from Baltimore. Shorty been grinding for a few years, but Shorty like that, man. So go ahead and look up Tony Next to Blow. And I'm gonna shout out my team because I missed like 2 kids last week, so I'm just shout them out. You know, shout out the district sports class of 24 course. Shout out to the 2 coaches, Coach Chris and my good man Coach Jordan. Man, he just came the other day and he did his thing. Shout out Giorgio, man. Shout out to Coach Chris. You know, at Grace Brethren, he coach at Grace Brethren. He also coached Team Loaded, Coach Chris and Coach Jordan. And shout out to my youngest, man. We got Young Joe, Baby Joe. We got Showtime Rob, you know. Shout out to Lil Danny, Khalik. Shout out to Darius, Khalil, Kale, Zoe, Young Coda, Samaje. Shout out to Young Pippa. Shout out Mike, man. This is sports, man.
I feel like I know Samaje. Like I know I hear his name every
You
time.
probably that's a little bro for real. You probably do. But yeah, I got a new move. I got a big move coming up soon. I ain't gonna say too much, man. But yeah, man, I'm blessed to have with the opportunity to learn from a great coach, one of the greatest coaches and players in the DMV history, man. So that's what it's all about, man. Always remember, put yourself first. Do for self. Buy yourself for yourself. Tupac said that. Do for yourself. Buy yourself. What was it? For yourselves.
He's
Just
tired.
do for self, man. Yeah, that's it.
I think my only shout out, man. Shout out to that coach from 58th, man. What's his name? Won Super Bowl this year? The offensive.
Byron Leftwich.
Yeah.
HD Woodson finest.
Yeah.
Won a game with
58,
Broken
that's for
Leg, man.
y'all, man. That's y'all guy right there, man.
No, for real.
Yeah, man. That's y'all guy, man.
You heard me.
That's it, we out.
Yeah, man.
Hey, we gone though, man.